Hello, my name's Tim Chase. I'm the CEO of WMS Partners in Towson, Maryland. So there's a tendency to think in our business that we're in the business of managing money. But the reality is we're in the business of managing financial lives. And that goes well beyond the scope of just investments. And so we view ourselves as the chief financial officer for our families, or the CFO. A lot of our clients have been CEOs of companies, and they're used to having a CFO that they rely on to help them make all their business decisions. And so we take that same approach towards our clients. So on a personal front, what that really means, when you really boil it down to, is we help them not just with their investments, but we're very involved with all their tax planning, their estate planning, all their generational needs. We look at all their insurances. We look at all their philanthropic issues going on. Very involved with all their cash flow planning. So for example, one of the things that we do, it's a minor thing, but it's amazing what a difference it makes, is we do an in-depth review of every single insurance policy that a client has. It's one of the things that people rarely ever do in our business. We'll look at their car insurance. We'll look at their homeowner's insurance. We'll look at their umbrella. If they have a beach property or a mountain property, we'll look at that. If they've got boats, we'll look at the boat coverage. If they've got directors and officers liability coverage, we'll look at those policies. Typically what happens is they might have coverage for a couple of their policies with one company and a couple of their policies with another company, but nothing's ever coordinated. By us taking that CFO approach, in many ways that's one of the minor things we do, but in many ways it's one of the most important things we do, because in the right set of circumstances, having that insurance properly coordinated can really save their bacon. I grew up in very modest means. And my father worked at Aberdeen Proving Grounds his entire career. And so I grew up in your very typical middle-class American household. And I think that was a great fundamental basis for starting a business. Whenever you start a business and you're growing a business, it's really important that you live within your means. And in providing financial planning advice, one of the truisms in financial planning is that whether you've got $1 million or $100 million, living within your means is something you have to do. And ultimately, you're going to achieve happiness by living a modest lifestyle within your means. And the definition of modest and means is going to vary from person to person. But I think what I really got from my parents growing up was that sort of sense of self-worth and keeping it real in modern terms. One of the really unique things about our firm that's developed, and it's one of the last things I would have ever imagined when we started the firm, is one of our biggest client components are financial services executives. That we've got clients that come from the investment industry, from hedge funds, from private equity, from venture capital, from investment banking, from insurance, from real estate. These are clients that are unbelievably sharp and articulate and capable of managing their affairs. And they've come to us because we're able to really coordinate everything that they do, and the complexity of their financial affairs is such that they really need that CFO approach. Part of having clients like that has really created a unique partnership. When we originally formed the firm back in 1992, we had a really unique name, and we were called Wealth Management Services. And within about 5 years, the entire industry was called fill-in-the-blank wealth management. Every brokerage firm, every insurance company, every bank, fill-in-the-blank wealth management. And so we very quickly realized that we kind of had the wrong name. We weren't so happy with that trend. And so we were trying to figure out, what do we want to call ourselves? And we really looked at our clients, we looked at what we did with our clients, and realized that we've got a partnership. Not only are our clients our partners with us in terms of helping us being the basis for our business, but they partner with us in helping us do our job better. By having clients with such unique specialties, they really allow us to be better investors. So when a particular real estate investment comes available to us, we have clients that are spent their entire career being real estate investors that will co-invest right alongside with us, that'll be part of the due diligence process with us. When a private equity investment comes along, we've got clients that are general partners in large private equity firms that can help us do that due diligence and weed through the smoke. That's kind of a true partnership. The relationships we have with the families go generations deep, and it's a true partnership we build with our families. So when we renamed the firm WMS Partners, it was really, we took the name Partners quite literally, and we take that very seriously.